Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
Okay, I just pulled the hanging tag off of this car here. 71 Chevelle Super Sport Convertible. My new friend Colton here's pan over to him real quick. He gave me some tidbits about this car, and he knows a lot about cars, loves cars, and has told me that this is his favorite car. So I just thought I'd throw him into the video. Here at Fleming's, we love everybody. Everybody loves us. Who knows, maybe. Anyway, you know, there's a lot of super sport convertibles out there that are cloned and undocumented and things like that. We have documentation for this one here. Has the original window sticker. We have a build sheet. We have owner history. We have restoration photos and receipts and things like that. So what we have is a real car here. And as we walk around this car has some really, really cool features that as older guys like myself, when I pop the hood, you'll see it's got one feature that I haven't seen on Chevelles for a while. So let's take a look around for a little bit. You got Tuxedo black paint with white stripes, which on a Chevelle Super Sport for me is #1 because it just pops. White letter tires. They're the correct Goodyear Polyglas GTs and the correct painted wheels. Not rally wheels, which are incorrect. These are the correct wheels. Great paint, new chrome and stainless. Now the one thing about this car, I'm going to tell you, if you decide to buy it, it's not underpowered. It's actually got significantly more power than originally started out with. I have receipts for almost $10,000 in engine work, and in those receipts are a full forged rotating assembly inside the engine. This is what I love right here. Factory air conditioning. The air conditioning works. It came that way. It's on the window sticker. You know, don't forget that air conditioning was very expensive in the early 70s and 60s because of its infancy. You know, it was 10 to 15% of the price of the car. And the truth is, like, we wouldn't pay, you know, if today's car was 30 or 40,000, we wouldn't pay 3 or 4,000 for air conditioning. You get a whole home unit for that. So it was really expensive, and to add it on cost quite a bit of money. But it's nicely detailed under here. This is a 411 cubic inch engine at this point. We are told it makes 450 horsepower. I've driven the car. I'm going to start it for you. I think it's all there, but I can only go by what I said. I put a nice sticker on there rating it a low 375, and this thing definitely rolls down the road. So it's also backed up by a turbo 400 and the correct 12-bolt rear. And I think that the good thing about it is those are good GM heavy-duty products that we have found to hold up really well. And I guess GM did too, because they kept on building it for 20 plus years after. So anyway, let's take a peek inside the car for a second. Although this is a little bit of a pain sometimes to put on, it really finishes the whole look. It's, you know, this car's got black bucket seats. It's got seat belts for every body. It's got the factory console. You know, this is an unmolested car, except for some performance modifications under the hood. It looks bone stock everywhere. A couple other nice things. It's got tilt wheel. It's got power locks. And the original AM/FM stereo. So, you know, it's actually a pretty loaded up car. The only thing it's missing is maybe power windows, which you could add if you wanted to, as a full power top. But I think what we really care about at this time is what this car sounds like. So how about I go ahead and start it for you. Scared me even. Whew. Let's take a peek in the trunk for a second. You know, these are kind of, the great thing about these is you could take a few people in comfort in these cars. You could throw some bags in here. You can throw a tent in here if you wanted to go to a show. Everything's painted nicely. It's got, you know, here's something that's interesting about cars. Like, for instance, like this car has working air conditioning, and it has a lot of the stock options and things like still on it. A lot of people don't even put spare tires or jacks because they take shortcuts on the restoration. This car has got a full-size spare. It's got the jack, it's got the handles, it's locked in place, it's painted and detailed. So somebody didn't just throw a rusty old jack in the car. You heard how the car sounds. It sounds spectacular. Paint's slick and shiny. Feels fabulous. I'm hoping Justin can maybe get up on the car a little bit and kind of see some of the reflection of what's here. Hey, anytime you can buy a triple black Chevelle with factory air conditioning and some great options, you need to get it. And one that's nicely restored and documented means that you know you're getting the authentic piece. and the authentic pieces tend to really hold their value a whole lot longer. So triple black, great sounding Chevelle Super Sport convertible, buckets, console, tilt wheel, air conditioning, just done up to the nines and ready to roll. We're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We're very proud to present this Chevelle Super Sport convertible. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.